What will be this generation's asbestos product turns out really bad? Plastics. By far, microplastics have been found in human blood now. The scientists analyzed blood samples from 20 anonymous donors, all healthy adults, and found plastic particles in 17. Half the samples contained PET plastic, which is commonly used in drinks bottles, while a third contained polystyrene, used for packaging food and other products. A quarter of the blood samples contain polyethylene, from which plastic carrier bags are made. We're fucked. Watching hours of endless short videos, it can significantly impair attention span and critical thinking, especially in children during their developmental years. Constant exposure to these videos conditions them to seek quick dopamine hits from as little as a 10-second clip, basically ruining their cognitive development. Teachers nationwide are expressing their concerns that the subject still hasn't been taken seriously, while they struggle more and more with basic math, reading and grammar. Anything brand new that is produced at scale and has zero medium to long-term data behind it has the potential to be the next asbestos. Social media and phone screens, synthetic food products, seed oils, novel pharmaceuticals, and engineered cannabis are top of my list. Novelty and scale will create the next asbestos. We have a lot. The number of toxic ingredients used in our food and water is astounding. Processed sugars will definitely be looked back on as giving rats poison treats to see if they'll keep eating it. Sugar makes you slow, dumb, weak, and tired. It leads to so many ailments. It's truly awful. But damn, is it delicious? That we already know about microplastics, that we don't yet know about chicken. I don't know how or why, but my bones tell me that there is something wrong with the chicken. It's too much, too big, too fast, too much processing. Chicken is everywhere and something is not right. One of the not-so-obvious are fluoroquinolone antibiotics like ciprofloxacin, life-changing for millions of people worldwide, and they don't even know why they are different and limited in their abilities. Fluoroquinolone-induced disabilities are a thing, and in huge numbers. Something already found out, but many people probably don't know: granite countertops. Workers who installed these countertops are being diagnosed with silicosis in large numbers. Also, people who worked in the fabrication of other granite products such as tombstones. Smartphones. I work as a substitute teacher and currently looking out over the class and two kids are asleep. One is on his laptop. The rest are looking at smartphones. We have assignments on them, so I don't know they aren't doing their work. Nothing really. Science has gotten really good at identifying dangerous products and the like. Anything that is seriously toxic is already widely known to be toxic. I'm guessing you're referring to the fact that nobody knew asbestos was toxic. We knew about asbestos and its cancerous properties since 1920s. So if you're talking about what will this century's asbestos product be that we knew was disastrous, but couldn't offend the industries that need it, social media is the answer. High fructose corn does not process this sweetener like regular sugar, most likely the culprit of the rise of type 2 diabetes in the USA, as well as helping grow obesity in their society along with many other health concerns. Sea salt, Himalayan salt, and all those other gimmicky salts. They're okay in and of themselves, but as people use them in place of iodized salt, I suspect we'll soon be seeing the return of goiter and other thyroid diseases. The current vaccine schedule. More and more research is coming out that giving children 24 vaccines before their second birthday is tough on babies and infants, and in a lot of cases causes long-term negative side effects. Plug-in air fresheners and essential oil diffusers. It has never been good for your body to breathe in things outside of water vapor. I don't know why we think it is safe to breathe in things we like the smell of. Social media and the state of the internet. 100. Much like asbestos, it is extremely useful for many things, but at the same time it is devastating attention spans, self-worth and mental well-being on a global scale. Its integration into social media and its effect on politics, world news more than it already is. Language will be perfect and will likely need nationally funded defensive AI to identify and fight it. According to WorkSafe, the safety organization that manages my province. It is 110 silica dust. I've literally had an inspector say, silicosis is the new mesothelioma to me. Silica dust? It's already known to cause major problems, but it's still used a lot in manufacturing. I would not be surprised to see class action lawsuit ads for it soon. AstroTurf and synthetic playing fields. The chemicals used to make them, along with the rubber pellets and pieces of turf being breathed in every time you play on one. PFOA, the chemical used in making of Teflon. PFOA is now being found in the blood of living creatures all over the planet, including over 90 of the people on Earth. Lots of these fix-it medications. Major reason: I don't think pharmaceutical companies should be able to advertise medications. Everyone is seriously over-medicated. Legitimately, asbestos, like silica dust from quartz countertop manufacturing, causes silicosis in the lungs when inhaled, much like mesothelioma from asbestos. The people calling out microplastics are probably right. But what if GLP-1 miracle weight loss drugs had some horrible side effects 10 years down the line? Headphones, hearing damage. I think we made progress on industrial ear protection, but now consumers have been blaring Walkman, MP3, iPhone, vaping. Might as well have just stuck with cigarettes. They at least provided an incentive to quit them, since they are heavily stigmatized. Lead from all the vacuum-sealed containers. Too bad we did not know how toxic it was. Oh, we profit got it. Silica is the threat of our generation's trades. As asbestos phases out, I find that we are coming into asbestos more and more. TikTok, Reels, and social media in general. A generation with no short-term memory or social skills is growing up as we speak. Vaping, hey, let's boil organic solvents and huff it. Ask a pulmonologist about 21-year-olds that need lung transplants. Cuff knows all of these products are bad for us. Yet, they turn their head BC of lobbying cash flowing into their coffers. In the building industry, wager spray foam products will prove to be a bit more dangerous than we anticipated. Energy drinks. People don't realize how stupidly bad for you they are, yet consume them in large quantities. I hate to say it, but curry pods, all that hot plastic, 2-3 times a day. I can feel the tumors now. AirPods and other wireless devices that people put in or on their heads. It can't be good for the brain. Microplastics, vaping, social media, and probably some weird shit from how bizarrely we brew coffee now. PFAS. They're everywhere, and sewage treatment doesn't remove them. They're in our water cycle now. Non-stick stuff. Turns out that crap is nasty, and there's no good way to recycle it or anything. I know quite a few people taking Ozempic for weight loss. Got a bad feeling how it'll end. Stanley Cups got exposed, but I'm guessing we haven't totally dodged the lead poisoning. Plastics. Even worse though. More prevalent and turning out to be even more damaging. Vapes. Not just the stuff in them, but the parts inside that heat up are toxic as hell. The juice they coerced everyone to take, and offering fries and donuts as incentives. Microplastics and pharmaceuticals in the water, and all of us taking them constantly. All of the microwave radiation we surround ourselves with daily, it's coming. Processed and high-sugar foods have created a horrible endemic in America. Engineered stone. Already banned in Australia due to the silica content. Food dye. Ubiquitous in cheap food and especially in drinks for kids. We are wildly overdiagnosing ADHD and prescribing speed to fix it. The acrylic crafting phase, irreparable damage. I'm calling it now. Y'all so obsessed with hating plastic. Ain't seen one vape comment. 0-calorie sweeteners. They're 0 calories, BC, they're not food. PFA letters are about to be a big deal. MCL comes out later this year. Microplastics. Artificial sweeteners and smartphones maybe. D. Artificial sweeteners. Humans were only meant to drink water. Annually releasing subtly different versions of smartphones. Lobotomized A's. Identity politics. Artificial sweeteners. Disposable vapes and the detriment they have to your health. Dyes in food. Our microplastics. Our dad's lead. Our grandpa's asbestos. PFAS, it's everywhere. And just won't stick to one place.